COVID-19 ambassadors are now out and about in our community doing their part to help members of the public reduce the spread of the virus. Some of them are at local beaches and other key areas. Lloyd Allen is standing by with a team on Goodman's Bay.
Under the COVID-19 enforcement unit, COVID ambassadors were launched just yesterday, and this morning we're on Goodman's Bay speaking with a number of them. And leading this charge is Chief Superintendent Shivago Dames from that enforcement unit. Good morning, Officer Dames, and talk to us about the launch that just happened yesterday.
Good morning. After much anticipation and much preparation, the COVID ambassadors completed 2 days of intense training at the Police Training College. The COVID ambassadors will be responsible for ensuring that all those clients that are entering our country via the airports, that they are placed into the hubcap monitoring system, that those clients are monitored 24/7. They will also be responsible for ensuring that the public and business establishments are adhering to the enforcement powers orders.
Now, of course, it's a relatively large space, 21 by 7. How many officers are we talking about, ambassadors? I'm sorry.
We trained some 66 ambassadors who actually complement 28 officers who were actually a part of the unit already. Those officers, the ambassadors, again, will have responsibility to ensure that they are patrolling our beaches, ensuring that persons are adhering to the protocols, are wearing of the mask when they're leaving the beaches. Also, persons are social distancing. They will also be responsible for patrolling our cultural sites to ensure that persons are, again, adhering to the protocols, wearing of the mask, and social distancing.
Now, this morning, of course, we're speaking with one of those ambassadors. He's a supervisor. We're speaking with Glenville Johnson. Good morning, Mr. Johnson. And, of course, you've been on the job now for 2 days. This is day 2. What stood out for you the most? Well, actually, first, talk to me a little bit about what is a COVID-19 ambassador?
Well, a COVID ambassador, as the name infers, is someone that's going to be very diplomatic in our approach to enforcing the emergency orders. But we're also an enforcement unit, and therefore we also must ensure that the orders are adhered to from all aspects of it. And so from that aspect, we are going to sensitize the public with all the protocols, masks, social distancing, and also going to ensure that companies are also adhering to those orders with their hand sanitations, markers on the floors, encouraging persons in their establishment is social distancing, and so forth.
Now, as you spoke briefly, you said your unit, or ambassadors rather, also posted at the airport. Those officers shouldn't take more than about 5 minutes to get those persons logged onto the Hubcap app. Now, once they're logged onto the app, what other information would you share with them during their 14-day quarantine?
Yes, so immediately after their information has been logged in, they are then told that there's an hour after they have completed that process to reach their self-quarantine. And immediately after that, then the monitoring aspect of it is turned on. And we have officers that will definitely monitor them while they're in their 14-day quarantine.
Now, you're obviously on the ground, and I asked you earlier, I'll ask you again. What stood out for you significantly, even as a civilian? What are you saying that matters most when it comes to enforcing these orders?
Well, so my observation has been thus far that Bahamians are definitely starting to pay attention to the orders. The unit is definitely around, out and about, that's going to sensitize the public to these orders. And so the push forward I've seen has been very positive. Persons are now taking heed, and the unit is also there to complement the executive orders and enforce those orders. And so that combination, I think, will lead to positive results going forward.
All right, well, we're definitely looking forward to some more results coming in from this team of officers and ambassadors. Reporting here from Goodman's Bay for the morning edition, Lloyd Allen, ZNS Network News.